Hello everyone and welcome back. Here we are in the semifinals of the 2021 PDGA Masters World Championships, brought to you by Infinite Discs.
This will be our third run at beautiful Harmon Hills, so I would expect to see some really good golf today. Got Jaybird, Jason Light. He's actually going to be commentating while he's playing. So, or we're looking at him play today. There he is.
Lady Killer.
Decula, Georgia, out of Eastern Tennessee, Kingsport originally.
Infinite Discs player. Here we got Michael Johansen, Denver, North Carolina. Proudly sponsored by Discraft.
Dave Feldberg. He's calling Georgia home nowadays, NADGT Tour Director.
Also an Infinite player. Oh, finally. Here we go. Chris Villa bringing out the big West Side here.
West Side! All right, look at that. We're all knotted up at 42 under par after 4 rounds.
This has been a common theme all week. All right, here we go. Hole 1. 378 feet of fun, par 3. Slight left to right. You want to keep this disc on a turn the whole way down, looking to land in the mulch to get yourself an easy look at the basket.
How you feeling today?
I felt good. Just calm and ready to play.
Yes, hit it today.
Very nice. Looky there.
You can hear me say I hit it today, so I knew I hit the angle right as out of my hand, so it was nice.
Well, that's an ideal start right there. A little 12, 15 footer for birdie to start off. MJ. Is he throwing a Comet there?
I would only imagine it is, because that thing has no flex out of it. It is just turning and just barely even moves back.
Is this the first time Dave hasn't teed off first in the group, maybe? He's been up there trying to lead the whole time, so...
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's camping out up here.
Yep.
It's a good shot from Dave. He's inside the circle. Chris is also... He's also camping out up here.
I believe he shot 13 under both rounds here on Harmon Hills.
That's really solid shooting.
That looks good too.
Oh, that's perfect.
Wow. Pretty handy for all the players. Galleries are starting to build up a little bit. Very nice putt. Yeah, considering we're going off at 8 o'clock in the morning, I was surprised to see anybody out there. But the word on the street was 4 guys are about to throw down, so I guess people wanted to come see it.
Yeah, I was very fortunate to have both of my brothers there. I had my nephew and my niece, so thank you guys for coming out and supporting me. I truly appreciate it.
Shout out to Blaine. I missed him, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of comments this week on my brother, so good to see him out there, though. MJ for his birdie. Oh, no pictures on the scorecard, just during this video.
Hey, that looked like my best putt of the week right there. Just crawl it in any way. You can get it in there.
Walking, I was like, he's going to putt that? I turned and looked at him and still putted.
All right, to finish off the star frame.
Yes, look at that. Good start. 4 easy birdies. Those guys made that hole look a lot easier than it is.
Yeah, I've played that hole a lot, and I don't see too many star frames on that hole.
Hole 2, 461 feet. Get it up there through this tunnel, up to the high point right here if you want an easy upshot, or you can get aggressive and try to make this hill. Maybe have a chance for Eagle 2 here. What are you throwing here?
This is my beat-in 400 GD2. Man, them shoes are loud. Little tree love gets me back in the fairway.
It's still all right.
MJ staying consistent, just playing for his placement.
MJ never really gets too far ahead of himself. He knows what his game is, and he stays within it.
And this guy.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There's the run at it.
Riding that tree line the whole way. Great skip. That
Wow.
ends up right at about 45 feet.
Very nice.
All right, Chris making it through the tree. Tree was very friendly for this group. Pushing the OB line, but he's inbounds. Throwing my tomb again here. Got good ground play, but it put me forward and in a good position for my birdie.
He's looking that one. Yep. Very nice.
Yeah, the key to this one is don't land it at the basket and take that long skip. Just want to be short and let that grass grab it.
So Dave's got eagle putt here. The one thing that helps protect this hole from getting deuced a lot is behind the target there is out of bounds. So if you go flying on this putt or maybe roll away, you can find the out of bounds back there. Bang!
Yeah, this was dead center out of his hand.
Run it back. That black thing again.
Yeah, it didn't need the catchers this time. It was just dead center.
Yeah, he's thrown that in from long range quite a few times this week. The black putter seems to be the one to go for from distance.
There you go. There you go.
Yep, that's a pretty simple hole for these guys. You'd be pretty disappointed if you walked away with 4. Saw 1-2 there. Dave, semifinals, trying to make a move here.
Yep. The aggressive nature of David Feldberg gives him that 1-stroke lead.
Disc golf was a sport that nobody knew about when I first started playing. I had to explain it to my parents, my family.
When I first started, I grew up in Ohio playing disc golf and just playing locally.
It was, not as big of a deal. There was never a gallery. There was never video coverage. I've been touring for the last decade and seeing this early point in development now to this crazy growth.
Parents can want their kids to play disc golf because there's a future there, there's money, there's professionalism.
I just imagine it just getting bigger and better, and I'm excited to be part of it.
All right, hole 3, 503 feet, par 4, straight downhill. This could be another opportunity for eagle here. Crest the first hill for sure. If you get past the second bump, you'll be looking for a 2. Got a tough green here, so positioning for an upshot is key as well.
This is early, hitting at the big double trees. Gets a favorable kick, though.
Yeah, staying on top of that, he has a little bit of a better opportunity to get to the green.
Get through.
Asking it to get through, and I get somewhat lucky and get through. Over on the left side. MJ's a touch inside as well. Picks up an early tree. There's another one.
Yep. Well, we're not going to see eagle here unless we get a miracle throw in. But I don't think anybody's in real trouble here.
Dave's looking at just riding that tree line all the way to the basket.
Yeah, nice alley there for sure.
That's absolutely just butter. Gets a really favorable kick on that hill and it sticks right next to the basket. All right, good shot from MJ.
That's looking tasty. Oh, wow.
Another
Little
dot.
metal. That's really impressive because he couldn't see the pin.
Yep. Here I was looking, just throw something Anheuser or flat, just keep it from rolling on that hill.
As the birds chirp in the background.
The birds chirping the chains as well.
Nice reaction.
Ain't that the truth?
I got nice reaction on the hillside.
You did, yeah. I got my coffee this morning. Coffee talk.
All right, looks like another star frame. Considering this is only our second star frame, I don't know if can you consider an eagle and the rest birdies a star frame?
You probably broke the star frame there with the eagle, but, you know, 5 under for 4. You can call it whatever you want to.
Yeah, we're going to have to get a new moniker for that one.
All right. Everybody is getting after it today. Hole 4, 479. Get out of this tunnel or you're going to be hating life. But if you get it out of the tunnel, keep it a little down the left side. Should be an easy approach shot. Wouldn't be surprised to see 4 more birdies here.
Yeah, definitely one of the easier holes here at Harmon Hills.
So his dad works.
I believe that's Ricka Woodworthy. It was a little low out of my hand, but I'm still over the hill.
Yeah, right in the middle of the fairway. Be looking right at the target from there.
MJ threw a similar one than I did, but he caught this one little bare spot that gave him an extra, 70 feet of ground play.
Yeah. Boom. That's got some deal.
Chris threw a great one.
Yep, that's a popular spot right there.
Yet again, just throwing the tomb up to the basket.
Yep. Not a lot of grass up there, so you can get a little ground play, so you can play it up there short and run it up there on the ground. It's a
Chris really put some power behind this one, and I think he was fortunate to catch a tree there. Otherwise, he may be over at the tee pad of 5.
He's been throwing it in this week. He might have thought he had a chance to throw one in there.
That's a fair point. Over the Rick. Good look at birdie. MJ taking no chances, just putting it under the basket.
No, marble.
All right, looking at another star frame here. 2 more to go.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious to see why these guys are top of the leaderboard here. I mean, they made this easy work of the first 4 holes.
And if you're looking at the scoreboard, that's 5 under through 4 for Dave. All right, no changes. Dave is still keeping his 1-stroke lead heading into 5. All right, hole 5, 309 feet downhill. You do have a sinkhole off to your right here that can catch a few discs. Mainly you want to throw something flat that's going to turn over, hopefully beat a few trees and give you a look at the birdie.
Very challenging par 3. I can guarantee it. not everybody's going to birdie this hole.
Yeah, this is if you can shape shots, this is like a dream hole for you.
I bet there wasn't a card out there all week that had a star frame on this hole.
Yeah.
But that's a good start. There's one. I would count that as a birdie. That's a pretty good shot right there.
Too early. Get lucky. Let him.
I didn't get enough hyzer on that out of the hand, but you know, beating the field goal, that's kind of my job number one.
You stayed out of the sinkhole, looks like, too.
Yeah, just right at the edge of it. MJ's doing the same thing he's done all week on this hole, just a flat shot using the hill to his advantage to push it back towards the basket.
You know, if you got a solid putting game like he does, throwing it 30 feet to the pin every time, it's probably a pretty good play.
Yeah, he's practiced that shot a few times.
Oh, this one looks like it's coming right down the good lane.
It's beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Can't see my foot here, but I'm almost in the sinkhole.
Very nice up shot. Wow, 3 really good drives on this hole.
Good birdie from MJ.
Dave to stay one better than perfect. Six under after 5.
All right. Call me the star frame killer because I took the par. Everyone else with great birdies there.
Yeah, I'm sure you're disappointed losing a stroke there, but I mean, I don't think we'll get a par there hurting anybody's feelings.
No.
It's a hard hole. All right, going into hole 6. Par 5, 770. A little hyzer around the corner here. Get yourself in a good position for your second shot, which is the key shot. Get up here around the mouth. Have a chance for a birdie approach. And then tap in for 4 feet for a birdie. That's how you do it, right?
Yeah, this hole used to be just at the top of the first hill there, but the extension back into the woods has really made this difficult. Dave's in a great spot. MJ saw this one off just a touch.
Yeah, that angle is going to be a little difficult for him from there.
Chris with a great shot.
Yeah, there's no real reason to try to push it up that hill because the further you go up the hill, you have a worse stance on your next shot. So just putting it right there on a nice flat spot, looks like what you did right there, is the ideal position here.
Yeah, I couldn't have threw this one any better.
MJ's going to be fine. He's not as pinched off as I thought.
Yeah, just a simple hyzer up the hill. And he gets good ground play back towards the mouth.
Right. In dreamland.
Chris is up at the top of the hill. I think he's going to have a turnover look. I'm just playing back of the mouth just to give myself a better angle at the basket.
Looks like he might be getting a little eager beaver to go at this one. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Down in the hill. Yeah, I was playing with Dutchie one round. He went after it too. He got all the way down there, but man, there wasn't a lot to look at on the putt. So
Yeah,
not
it's
so much reward for that risk.
Yeah, once you get through that mouth and it starts hyzering out, you're still looking at every tree that's down through that left side. So it's a risk-reward shot for sure.
Chris looks like he's throwing it up there pretty tight. Very nice. MJ, I expect this to be close. Yes, he
Yes,
played
it
that
is.
ideal, that hole. If you need an instructional video on how to play that hole, you just saw it. Dave for eagle. Ooh, he had a look after all.
Yeah, he's feeling it today. I really threw a horrible upshot. Didn't have even a look. I just had to get it out of this position. Chris makes good on his birdie.
Yeah, we don't have that right.
Yeah, Dave is attacking the course like I was thinking it was going to go down that final round. I figured that last round we'd see a little more aggressive play and some people trying to get some of these eagles out here, eagle opportunities. And he's already made a run at 2 of them. Got 1 of them.
Yeah, he's throwing some great shots. He's really confident in that backhand today. So I think he's really just going to be aggressive all day.
Yep, 7 under through 6. Michael Johansen and Chris are still 6 for 6. Jay Bird going to start getting hot here in a second.
All right, hole 7, 445. This is a really tough par 3. You want to get something out of the chute originally that's going to have some height, turning over and getting yourself up here in position to look at the basket. This is a very fast green on the back side, so you want to keep it close on your upshot.
This hole had the least birdies on it all week by a lot. That looks pretty tasty though.
Yeah, Dave's keeping his foot on the gas.
Wow. I would guess there was less than a dozen birdies on this hole all week.
Gosh, I would say less than that. This is such a tough par 3. Chris had good height, but I think this disc is a little too stable for that shot.
Considering the distance and it being a par 3 was kind of odd because we played some par 4s that were even much shorter than this.
True.
But I do believe this really is a par 3. I mean, you couldn't call it a par 4.
Yeah, I threw that low out of the hand. That left myself a tricky upshot.
Simmer down.
Oh boy. Saved by a little bush from going all the way down to the cave.
Yeah, it gets real fast back there. MJ playing within himself, keeping it nice and easy for him.
Chris, a little dangerous, but it's going to stick.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the one you want to be going for too hard. A little early to get that risky.
Dave's got a decision on this one.
Oh,
Wow. He had a great look at it.
Drop.
Yeah, I thought it would be good to donate a stroke back after I already gave away 2, so.
Oh, you don't jump in front of him?
It's coming, MJ.
Oh,
It's coming.
it's front.
I can feel it bubbling up.
When you do it, I'm coming
yeah.
back.
Not today. You don't want to get a bogey today. Everybody is firing down. All right, let's go. We're going into hole 7 or hole 8, excuse me.
Yeah, I've officially got lapped in 6 holes, so I gotta put some numbers on the board here. All right, hole 8, par 4, small, 333 feet, but just all danger with trees. Really just a putter or a little sidearm down to this flat area, and then you're looking at another putter, just getting yourself up to the basket.
This hole offers all kinds of trick shot opportunities right off the tee box just to get through that first gap. Dave is going to go with the backhand roller.
Dave was left out of the hand and it caught a rock and that pushed him further left.
On the rock with that left turn.
MJ centered up the tree on the left.
Yeah, and he's probably cut off for an angle to get to the basket from there.
Chris staying really consistent with this shot, just a hyzer flip to the bottom.
Early.
I was way early on my shot. Fortunate kick back towards the fairway. Yeah, this shot's impossible to get to the basket because the canopy is so thick that you can't even get the disc around the corner. I'm pressing here a little bit. Thought I'd try a roller.
Man, I'd feel like you would need to after these guys are getting off to a hot start. You kind of feel like you need to do something here.
Yeah, and I got this one flat out of the hand. It went straight into no man's land.
That was a very difficult shot to try to pull off. But I hear you. I mean, I'd be pressing too.
Dave going for the roller as well. Caught up in a little bush. That probably kept him from going into 18's fairway. Chris just keeping it simple. Kiss, disc golf, so.
Yep.
MJ up and around the tree, crashing it in. Good look at par. All right, I was down to a 4-hand roller here. That's all I had.
Looks like you got out of trouble pretty well there.
Yeah, scrambling is one thing I've learned over the years here.
You never have to do that in Tennessee, do you? Yeah, there's some small fairways in Tennessee. There's plenty of scrambling going on in this area. Uh-oh.
All right. Here's some bad luck for Dave. Bad roll away. The baskets have been catching those putts for Dave, those high right putts, and that one just spit it out and send it down the hill.
I've seen him roll away all week, though, so has he had any rollaways? I don't recall seeing any rollaways this week. And
this is the first I've seen, but these are the typical rollaways he's been getting, this small, where there's low spin rate and it just dies next to the basket.
Bogey.
Fortunately, he gave one back.
Wow. Didn't expect to see a 5 on this hole from him. After playing so hot the first few holes. Let's see here.
This is for par. Caught my high right chainer.
Howdy. Good catch, basket. Give that basket a kiss on the way by.
I know, which is why I'm surprised I haven't.
MJ and I talking about gnomes that are throughout the course.
For all the little ones, I spot those easily. The big one? No, missed that one.
Simple birdie from Chris.
MJ,
Almost overlooked with all the other shots that were going on. I mean, Chris had 3 shots and we were all hammering out every kind of shot we could think.
All right, through hole 8, we're going into hole 9. Tighten back up again.
Hole 9's a par 4, 497. Straight shot up to the top of this hill. We'll get you a clean look at the basket. Another putter from there. Looking to stay close to the basket. Anything high can catch one of the trees or maybe some roots and send your disc rolling.
What do you think Chris is listening to these days in those earbuds?
I don't know. He's got a few tattoos on the legs, so I'm thinking he's a heavy metal man.
Oh, yeah?
But, I can't, put somebody in a corner just because they have tattoos.
Well, I mean, but he's trying to calm himself at a tournament, maybe some Yanni, maybe some, keep calm
Kenny
and collected.
G?
You can try to
Get some of that smooth jazz.
Or do you like to rage when you listen to music on the course?
Absolutely. I'm a Danzig man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mother!
Little twist of cane gets me going.
All right.
Are you a Yanni man?
No, I'm kind of a hick. I listen to some country on there,
Oh.
John Party, I'm probably kind of a lame compared to these guys when it comes to music, but I'm just a good old country boy.
Some of that good old tobacco spitting music.
Yeah, this hole is pretty easy for these guys. This should be 4 pretty simple birdies for these guys.
MJ a little right, but it's just nothing to worry about.
You might have put the nose up thinking maybe I could get one, didn't you?
I'm still in a little bit of press mode here.
Yeah.
But I wanted to secure a birdie here for sure, because not getting a birdie here is a definite loss of stroke.
Yes. 4 simple tap-ins. Keep it moving. Yep. On a day like today's semifinals, you better get this hole, because I would say probably 70% of the golfers did get this hole today.
Yeah, I would agree with that stat. Tough front 9 for me. Finishing at 4 down. I think I've done the same the other day. Harmon Hills is giving me a little trouble nowadays. I really need to do more practice. All right, that'll do it for the front 9 here in the semifinals. We've got MJ and Dave, 1 stroke behind Chris Vila, who's been very solid. 8 down on the front 9. That is doing some work.
Chris Vila takes the lead going into the back 9 on the final day. Let's see if he can hold on when we rejoin you on the back 9.